end zone, and the Lions get on the board first. Off out of the gun, hands it to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs, there he goes, across 30, go. 35 to the 40.
There you go.
Gibbs, 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Undeniably, the Detroit Lions have been in the spotlight for most of the season thanks to a bold and unpredictable strategy that's catching the NFL by surprise. Under head coach Dan Campbell's leadership, they've shifted from underperformers to serious contenders, making every game feel like a statement. From perfectly timed fake punts to relentless blitzes, every play seems designed to catch their opponents off guard. It's a game plan that's shaking up the league, and it's paying off big time for Detroit. But can this aggressive approach sustain the Lions through the long haul? And how did Campbell turn a once struggling team into a feared contender? Well, get ready for an inside look at the most dangerous game plan in football today. The Detroit Lions' resurgence in 2024 under head coach Dan Campbell has become one of the most exciting stories in the NFL. After years of struggle, the Lions have transformed from perennial underachievers into legitimate contenders, boasting a 6-1 record and sitting comfortably at the top of the NFC North. Campbell's arrival injected new life into a franchise that had been defined by inconsistency and disappointment for decades. So far, they have historically been linked to lost chances rather than postseason accomplishments. Since 1957, they've only managed one postseason victory, and they've spent most of the 21st century attempting to bounce back from failures, including the notorious 2008 0-16 campaign. That season became the meme of the year.
And the O in Motown officially stands for 0-16. The first of its kind in NFL.
But now, the Lions have finally emerged from obscurity and into the spotlight thanks to Campbell's leadership and smart roster moves. Everything appears to be falling into place in the 2024 season. The team now has a different culture as a result of Campbell's emphasis on accountability and mental toughness. The Lions are unpredictable and difficult to overcome because of his aggressive, daring style, which embraces trick plays and unconventional game plans. Their better defense and high-scoring offense, which have helped them dominate the early going, are proof that this audacity is paying off. The Lions are well-positioned to contend for their first division title in years thanks to a dynamic combination of skill, a fearless head coach, and momentum. Detroit fans are even dreaming of postseason triumph as a result of their change, which is a reflection of the hard work and faith that Campbell has fostered. So, what kind of game plan do they have? Now, before we get into that, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as we continue with the team's game plan. And, well, it starts from their offensive side. Under Dan Campbell, the Detroit Lions' offensive approach is based on a clever blend of balanced running and play-action throwing, utilizing both young skill and experienced knowledge to keep defenders off balance. Their ability to generate unpredictability is at the heart of their strategy, whether it be by switching between power running and explosive outside runs or by employing play-action fakes. Because of this mindset, defenses are forced to remain alert and struggle to predict whether the Lions would strike through the air or pound the ball on the ground. The Detroit Lions' offensive success this season can be credited to several standout players who have excelled under Dan Campbell's system. Each player brings a unique skill set, and their performances are elevating the team to new heights. Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. David Montgomery, and Jahmyr Gibbs are at the center of this offensive resurgence, combining experience, explosiveness, and versatility to make the Lions one of the league's most dangerous teams. Jared has surely taken his game to a new level in 2024, playing with the poise and precision of an MVP candidate.
Who drops and who comes? They bring 6, they drop 1, launching Goff over the top for the St. Brown in the last possession. This time they drop. Goff looking for a window, and it is scooped up off the deck by Goff. Steps away from the pressure and delivers on target.
He has thrown for over 1,600 yards with 10 touchdowns and just 4 interceptions, leading a highly efficient offense. Goff's ability to deliver in high-pressure moments has been crucial, as seen in one of his recent performances where he completed 18 consecutive passes, putting him in contention for an NFL record in accuracy. His steady hand in the pocket allows the Lions to execute their balanced offensive strategy, with Goff showcasing the kind of leadership and decision-making that has earned him respect throughout the locker room and the league. Then there is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He continues to be a reliable weapon for Goff, establishing himself as one of the league's most consistent receivers. With over 400 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns already this season, St. Brown remains a key piece of Detroit's passing attack. Known for his precise route running and sure hands, he's not just a deep threat, but excels in converting third downs and creating opportunities after the catch. St. Brown is also on the verge of surpassing 4,000 career receiving yards, a milestone that further cements his status as an elite receiver. His chemistry with Goff makes him a critical component of the Lions' offense. The Lions' ground game now has a physical edge thanks to David Montgomery. Montgomery has accumulated 450 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns despite missing a game due to injury. His hard-hitting, between-the-tackles running wears out opposing teams. His ability to shift the chains in circumstances involving limited yardage has been crucial in sustaining offensive momentum and drives. Moreover, by controlling the tempo of games, Montgomery has given Detroit's passing attack more leeway. The quickness and adaptability of rookie Jahmyr Gibbs gives the Lions' attack a new dimension. If you look into his performance last year, it was phenomenal.
Gibbs on the pitch, has some room. Jahmyr Gibbs, no one touches him, he's in for...
Due to his versatility to line up as both a running back and a receiver, defenses have trouble keeping up, which forces opponents to give other playmakers more opportunities. With several explosive plays, Gibbs has displayed flashes of brilliance and given an already strong offense a dynamic touch. Detroit's offense is now a well-oiled machine that can adapt to any defensive plan that is thrown at them thanks to their ability to complement one another. The Lions have assembled an offensive team that can contend with the league's top teams because of Goff's leadership, St. Brown's dependability, Montgomery's strength, and Gibbs's explosiveness. On the other hand, their defensive strategy mirrors the same offensive strategy that defines their offense, focusing on forwards and new schemes. You see, under defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, the Lions have built one of the most disruptive defenses in the league by combining consistent offense with multiple defensive plays to prevent overs. This approach has allowed them to create turnovers, limit big plays, and be a top contender in the red zone defense, which they have greatly improved this season. 2 key defensive players in the Detroit Lions revival in 2024 are Aleem McNeil and Levi Onwuzurike. They bring a combination of power, competitiveness, and impact that has helped power the Lions' defense. Aleem McNeil had a great performance against the Dallas Cowboys, recording 2 sacks and adding 7 tackles in the same game. His ability to get in the pocket and stop the run makes him a key part of the Lions' defense. McNeil's impact goes beyond individual stats, as he's there to force opposing quarterbacks to make quick decisions and disrupt their game plans. His recent stretch shows how important he is to the Lions' long-term strategy, as the team continues to rely on his ability to anchor up their defense at key moments this season. On the other hand, Levi Onwuzurike, after battling early career injuries, is having a productive comeback year. In the first few weeks, he has already recorded several half sacks, 6 tackles, and a forced fumble. Because Onwuzurike can play both inside and outside, the Lions' defensive methods are more adaptable. The defensive front is now much more fearsome as a result of his return to form, which has improved Detroit's capacity to create pressure and limit the run. Onwuzurike has expressed relief at being well at last, describing the feeling of being able to play entire games and make a significant contribution to the squad once more. The Lions' gains in red zone defense have been largely attributed to his ability to break through backfields and make crucial stops. Glenn's scheme emphasizes attacking the quarterback through heavy blitzing and using man-to-man coverage on the back end. This aggressive mindset forces quarterbacks to make quick decisions, increasing the likelihood of mistakes. The Lions' front 7 frequently rotates personnel, ensuring they stay fresh throughout games and maintain pressure. The offensive line has also helped the Lions rank 2nd in defense at cornerback and safety. This offense forces opponents into low-percentage passes and creates passing opportunities for the team. Even in crucial situations, Glenn's increased blitzing preparation has paid off, creating passes that disrupt opponents' game plans. Because of the high risk and high reward, every level of defense is under pressure to succeed. and so far, they have been very successful. One of the most notable improvements in Detroit's defense this season is their red zone performance. The Lions are among the league leaders in preventing touchdowns inside the 20-yard line, a testament to both their disciplined coverage and timely pass rush. In these moments, the defense tightens up, using creative schemes that confuse offenses and leave little room to maneuver. Glenn's ability to adapt his strategy to exploit opponents' weaknesses has been a game-changer, helping the Lions flip games in their favor when it matters most. For sure, their ability to contain both the run and the pass while excelling in critical moments makes them one of the most improved defensive units in the NFL this season. And no wonder, so far, they have been having some impressive moments. A key highlight was their commanding 47-9 victory over the Dallas Cowboys.
Aaron Glenn.
Here's Goff going for the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
St. Brown one-on-one. Just easy pitch and catch. A little fade, comeback right at the front pylon.
It was a game that perfectly demonstrated their offensive firepower and defensive dominance. The offense operated with remarkable precision, with Jared Goff throwing multiple touchdowns and completing drives with ruthless efficiency. On the ground, David Montgomery added 2 rushing touchdowns, while Jahmyr Gibbs made an impact with explosive plays out of the backfield. The Lions played a ferocious defense that kept the Cowboys out of the end zone for the majority of the game and forced turnovers. The lopsided victory made it abundantly evident to the other teams in the league that the Lions are more than just a competitive team. They are a formidable force. One of the pivotal moments of the season came when Campbell fully embraced his aggressive strategy. Known for his willingness to take risks, Campbell doubled down on trick plays and bold decisions, including fake punts and unexpected 4th down attempts in critical situations. This approach was on full display during the game against Dallas, where the Lions executed a perfectly timed fake punt deep in their own territory, catching the Cowboys completely off guard and shifting the momentum permanently in Detroit's favor. Campbell's faith in his players and their capacity to perform well under stress is evident in these crucial choices. The team now feels braver due to these tactics' success, which has also altered the results of individual games. The thought that as long as they continue to be aggressive, they are never out of a game has inspired players to band together. The season has changed significantly due to this mentality change, which has given the Lions the advantage they need to contend at the greatest level. With Campbell leading the way, the Lions have shown they are not afraid to take risks. And so far, every gamble is paid off. Only time will tell how things will unfold.